Hello guys, today we are going to be taking a look at the long-awaited review of Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for the original Xbox. That's the front, the back, and no manual, unfortunately. So, early in the series, I reviewed the second and third installments in this series, and I thought, oh, they just made two, but I didn't realize, and I think I said something then too, was that there was an earlier installment, a first installment, but it was only on Xbox and GameCube. It wasn't released on PS2. So I said I would get to it eventually, and look at me years later finally getting to it. It's not an easy game to find, and it's not cheap either compared to the later two, which were both released on PS2. Second one was released on Xbox and PS2. Third one was released on PS2 and Wii. This one just Xbox and GameCube. So this series you can't get all three games on one system. You have to own an Xbox at least, and either a PS2 or a Wii, because the Xbox has the first two. GameCube only has the first one. PS2 only has 2 and 3. Wii only has. You get what I'm saying. But anyway, a little bit of background information on this game. This game was released in 2002. It has a 7.9 out of 10 on IMDb with about 100-ish user votes. It's also rated T for teen. Alright, reception. Metacritic gave the Game Boy Advance version of this game 53 out of 100, the GameCube 73 out of 100, the Xbox 71 out of 100. We got individual reviews for all the systems here, so this will be interesting. EGM gave the GameCube version 7.17 out of 10, but the Xbox version 6 out of 10. Game Informer gave the GameCube version 8 out of 10, the Xbox version 7.5 out of 10. GamePro gave both versions 4 out of 5 stars. GameSpot gave the GameCube version 6.9 out of 10, the Xbox version 6.4 out of 10. It loads like that. IGN gave the GameCube version 8.4 out of 10, the Xbox version 8.5 out of 10. That's key here. So Entertainment Weekly gave the GameCube version a B and stated that the game's biggest blunder is that it just isn't campy enough. However, the Cincinnati Enquirer gave the same version 3.5 stars out of 5, stated that while the game has a very good gameplay modes, they aren't very deep once you master the basics. The Voice also gave the Xbox version a score 7 out of 10, stated that when buildings light up, Big Ben say you can let your opponents know what time it is by picking instruction hurling at them. So a lot of you are hearing the numbers like, why did you get the Xbox version if they're not the GameCube version? So a little overtime information here. Is that the GameCube version came out in 2002, but the Xbox version came out in 2003, and the Xbox version came out a little later, and it also had additional content. So that's why I got this one, because it had additional stuff. The PS2, of course, was planned, but it was canceled. Yeah, GameCube in North America came out in October 2002, Xbox in April 2003. So not much of a difference. So yeah, that's basic information right there. I don't know what is on here that's different. So, nice. Versus, adventure, survival, melee, team battle, destruction, gallery, options. Difficulty easy rounds 25. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, we want vibration. Someone can show me controls. Look at gallery. Destruction, team battle, melee, survival. So these game modes, I believe, would be on the future installments, but the second one had bonus mini games, while the third one really didn't. Let's see. We're gonna do. I hope they I hope they allow like CPU drones for this, because there's only like, yeah, there's only like, you want 3 cops. Yeah, because there's only like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 10 fighters, and it looks like one guy's locked. So you got 11 people total. Now, I don't know if that number is different in the GameCube version. I'm not quite sure. That's... Huh. Seems to be... Oh, wow. I can only select 4. The rest are locked. That's why. Jeez. Really? What's going on with this thing? Guess you have to go through a veteran mode to unlock the rest. That's kind of a bummer because the other ones, they have a lot more unlocked. They still have others that you could unlock, but they definitely made the roster bigger. Okay, there we go. So the... Oh, you have to confirm. Geez, I'm stupid. Yeah, so I guess... Let's look. So I think the... Got a decent amount of selections. Oh wait, that's locked. Shoot. Some of these are locked. They got a lot locked. Let's do... Tokyo. Why not? So this is going to be a shorter video than I thought it was going to be. Shoot. God, I am... It's not easy. It's tough because I'm used to playing this on a PS2 and I had manuals in those games, but oh, they're just getting up on my ass, right away. I was hoping there'd be a manual for this. Got it. Jeez, how will you go after the other? Partner didn't really help me out that much. Where's my frickin' partner? Jeez. Hey, dude, help me out. So, that's block, kick, punch. Jeez. Alright, so that triggers the firing button. What is this? Oh my god. Oh, no wonder it's 3-on-1. Jeez, I'm an idiot. Oh, hold on a sec. That's just not right. I gotta make this better. Let's try this again. Let's make this even. If it's 3-on-1, of course it's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna pick someone different too. Let's do. I want to be Godzilla. Make him red. I want him as my partner. There we. All right, so that's how you do it. Okay. So. We tried Tokyo. Let's do Los Angeles. Yeah, I hope I did that right. At least I feel like I have someone watching my back. Yeah. Oh, nice. Shoot. frick. Oh, frick. Yeah, definitely look up a manual. Now I actually have a teammate, I'm actually doing a whole lot better. There we go. Oh, shoot. Nice. There you go. Okay, one, yeah, watch that. I will say, compared to the PS2 games, the graphics in this installment are brighter for sure. The PS2 ones, they're good, but the graphics of them are on, and like for a lot of PS2 games, they're definitely on the dark end. The controls there, it's the same like ideas and concepts in the PS2 versions, but they actually feel a lot better on the Xbox controller for some reason. Maybe because I just played the other ones for a good chunk. Red won that time. Okay, so we gotta step up our game here. Shit, I knew I saw it coming too. Sweet. Oh, it's best of 5. Alright, I'm fine with that. Shit. Sweet. No, we're good. That's good. I mean, I fought as 2 of them. I could like try the other 2, but I think I'm good. Man, I thought you'll see all of them, to be honest, but oh well, is what it is. What is melee? Huh. Thing, yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm not sure what's the difference between that and team battle, I guess. Let's look at versus here. Yeah, it looks like we have to unlock the other 6. Which makes sense. I mean, you want to give people a reason to do the adventure mode for sure, and all these other things. But yeah, we're gonna play a video. Actually, that was Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for the original Xbox. This is actually a really solid game, and I understand why people still see this as the best installment because the controls and everything, they're simple. You understand the later installments, they add a whole lot more. They get more monsters, more of these, more of those. The games themselves, like the side games, that varies. I'm not sure how many of them translate to the sequels. And even though you see a lot of people like say the GameCube version's better, to be honest, I'm sure it's a great version on there, but if you want the extra stuff, I say pick this one for sure. And you get unless you prefer controllers. Like I can understand if you don't really care for the original Xbox controller, if you prefer and you know what, they have stuff for the black and white buttons, and to be honest, I didn't really mind using them because they did a good job of picking what to go with those buttons, because what works, what you need for those buttons are stuff can't do, you can't spam like the other ones. So they did a good job of selecting what should get those buttons. Wow. And it actually works better on Xbox because it's, since the fighting game, having the 6 face buttons actually works to its benefit. While PS2, while it's certainly doable, there's not anything wrong with that, I always felt like it was slightly more confusing having them spread around. It felt a little overwhelming when I first got into it. And I feel like it would have been more approachable with the Xbox controller, strange enough, which technically it really shouldn't be, but maybe it's more of a me thing. But yeah, overall, this is a great game. I highly recommend it. It's not cheap. You might be better off getting one of the sequels, to be honest. A lot of people say the second one's alright. Some people trash the third one. The reason why they don't do as well, because they kind of copy and paste things. They don't do like enough different. They don't change a lot of stuff up. They add some things, but they don't go beyond that. So that's like the fighting style and system and all that. They keep it the same. But to be honest, I don't really mind that. Sometimes games try too hard, and really all we need is just more stuff, as opposed to having the whole gameplay element changed all the time. But, that's just me. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case you want to chat with me, Mike, or anyone else at the Campy Company, don't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. The first one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the About page /About section of our channel. We also have a discussion tab in our channel as well. You can access that through a PC or laptop computer. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.